Hey everybody, so today we are going to be reviewing the Tarte Glamour, or Good For You Glamour little kit that I got. I got this from QVC and it was 60 bucks and I thought it came with enough stuff to warrant that price. So I got it just to, try everything out, and I've been trying these products for about a week, wearing them pretty much every day just to figure out how to use them, if they work, if they're good, if they're not, if it's worth buying the set or any of the individual products. So first it comes with this little travel makeup bag, purple, super cute, like it, haven't used it yet, but it's cute. It also comes with the Amazonian Clay Stick Foundation, the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, this lip sculptor lipstick and lip gloss. It comes in the shade Sass for the light package. It also comes with this Tarte palette. It is the Ladies Night Clay palette. It's a blush, bronzer, highlight, and then 5 eyeshadows. And then it also comes with an eye brush and a foundation brush to blend out your stick foundation. Okay, so jumping right into this. This is the first stick foundation I've ever used, and it took me a while to figure it out. It is very creamy. I love the top. It's like textured and soft, and I like to play with stuff like that. So it looks like, oh, I smushed it. It looks like this. It's a little bit light for my complexion, but in the winter it'll be better. It blends out pretty nicely, but it kind of hangs out on top of your skin instead of setting in. It looks nice right now, and I can make it look nice, but I think it takes a lot of work to get there. It sits in my pores, so unless you can pull it out, and then it kind of just moves around. I know we were sitting at lunch one day and my husband looked at me and was like, "Why is your nose all white?" So definitely use a pore filling primer before it, this is how it works on my skin anyway. Everybody's skin is different, so everybody's going to have different experiences with everything. But for me, I have to use a pore filling primer first, just to get it to not set itself in there and just be little individual holes of lighter foundation than my skin. So it's okay. I tried it with this brush first because this is the brush it came with. I figured that's what it's for. I don't like this with that. These, no, they don't work together at all. This sponge works much better. This is the L'Oreal blending sponge, which is awesome, by the way. This blends it out much better. I have tried this with a couple of other foundations just to see if it works. Some are good. It works pretty well with the Matte and Poreless liquid foundation. It works okay with that. I haven't tried it with, I did also try it with the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir foundation. I didn't like this with that. That works better with a sponge almost every time. So that wasn't really fair. But it does work with other liquid foundations. I don't like it with this stick foundation. I will keep using this. I will probably not use it until I lose my tan, of course, my little bit of tan. But I feel like it gets better as it wears rather than right away, if that makes sense. I know it's strange, but it also works really well. I put the Tarte Shape Tape on top of it since I had a bunch of Tarte stuff, and it works really well together. So no problem blending foundation or powder or anything out on top of it. I did set it with a powder, but don't set it with a white powder because that just accentuates even more. So it's okay, I'll keep using it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world, and it's not going to beat out my favorite liquid foundation. And I think typically I would prefer a liquid foundation over a stick foundation whenever. But I can see that this would be like super great for traveling. It's because it's a stick and it's going to stay put as long as it doesn't melt. Next, we have this little palette. Basically, I bought this for the palette. Well, I wanted to try the stick foundation, but also I know I love these blushes. These Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are amazing. So it smells it smells sweet. And I don't know what it doesn't remind me necessarily of anything. but it's just sweet smelling. It smells like sugar, I guess. So here's a close-up of the palette. It's a highlight, bronzer, blush, and then 5 shadows. So I've been using the bronzer, which is good because I like it. It's smooth, and it's the right kind of shade for me. It's not too light at all, which I tend to have problems with. I end up buying too light of a bronzer. I don't know that it would make a great contour. It's warm. This whole palette pulls warm, which is fine. So just know that going into it. But I think it does a pretty good job as far as, you know, bronzing up. It's a bronzer. And I like that this whole thing is going to be great for travel because everything is right here. Like, we're going on a cruise next year, and I am 100% bringing this because it's most everything that I need right there. The blush, of course, I like. This blush is in the shade Glammed. This is in the shade Gal Pal, and this is Happiest Hour. So Gal Pal is the bronzer. The blush is they just blend so nice, and if you blend them just a little bit, and it looks so natural and so flush, and it's just pretty. There's no shimmer in it at all. It's just a nice little flush of color, which is exactly what I want in a blush. I don't want shiny. I mean, there are times when you could use that, but for everyday wear in real life, this is where it's at. This is my second one. I have one in the shade Tarte, which I also really love, but this blush, it's so pretty. The highlight is also pretty. I like it. It's not super blinding, which is good for me, but it's a nice light shade, and it just, you know, pops that little area, and it'll catch the light. It's sort of iridescent-y rather than glittery. It's not glittery at all. So I'm really into that. Okay, so the eyeshadows. I think they're very pretty. They blend really well. They have quite a bit of kick up. So they are very powdery, which is okay. Just know that you're gonna kind of get it all over. Or at least I got it all over. But the shades are really nice. You've got a nice bone color, a transition shade, and then a few colors to play with, a gold glitter, a kind of a pink glitter, and then this darker pink. Like, I have all of these shades on my eyes right now. So right now I have this all over as my base color. This is my transition. This is in the crease. This is on the lid. This is in the center as a pop of little highlighty glitter. And then that's to deepen up the color in the crease. I also have these two colors and this color underneath on the lower lash line. A couple of these two pull kind of orange on me. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but the colors don't translate quite correctly to what they actually are. So these colors are Vanity, Own It, Blowout, Clutch, Payday, Selfie. So overall, I really like this. I found that you can really only do a few looks with this. It's only 5 eyeshadows. Of course, you can add in the highlight and the bronzer to and the blush on your eyes as well. But it's, they get kind of muddled, I guess. But I like it, and I will continue to use it. But I don't think it's like you can wear it every day. I don't think that I will be, but I do think it's very, very pretty. I did use this. I really like this brush, especially for under the lash line, to put, you know, that whole swipe of color under there. This is great. It picks up a decent amount of the product, and it deposits a decent amount of the product, because that's where I've been having trouble, is I find my brushes don't pick up enough to swipe under the lash line to smoke out my eye or whatever. So I'm really enjoying this brush. It's really great. And that's all I have to say on that. Next is the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. It comes in this really weird, like, tube. I don't know, it's like in a pouch. But the pouch doesn't come off, which is fine. So it's actually really nice to hold. Here is the wand. I love this. This has been amazing. The brush really separates my lashes. It really gets in there and pulls my lashes up. It's very lengthening. It's more lengthening than it is volumizing, which I'm usually the opposite. I usually like more volume than length because my lashes are pretty long anyway. but the way that this separates and the formula is just gorgeous. So this is a great mascara. I will continue to use this, and I have not stopped using it since I started. I very much enjoy this and highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. And then last but not least is this lipstick lip gloss combo. So the lipstick looks like this. Like I said, these are in the shade Sass. So lipstick's on top, and then underneath is the lip gloss. I really like the doe foot on this. It's very soft and it picks up not all of the color, which is good. And I just kind of dab it on top after I put the lip gloss on, or the lipstick on. The lipstick is way creamy. I very much have been enjoying this. The color is not my favorite of colors, but it is something that I didn't have in my collection. So that is good. I have been wearing it a few days. It pulls pretty warm again, but it doesn't dry down, which I'm fine with because my lips have been super dry. So this is very hydrating. It stays on. I haven't noticed it get on my teeth at all. And it's not been sliding around my face to end up anywhere else on my face either. So all in all, I'd say this is a win. I like it a lot. It doesn't necessarily go with all of the, because it's kind of a weird warm color. It doesn't necessarily go with everything that I wear, because I tend to wear cooler tones. I don't know why, I just am attracted to cool tones more than warm tones, so maybe that's why I'm having trouble with this, but I like this lipstick a lot. It's just the fact that it's so creamy and it's so hydrating, it wins because of that. The formula is really great, so that's my takeaway on this. Basically, these are good. Oh, and this is good. This is the big winner out of the entire thing. I really enjoy this. The highlight and the bronzer and the blush alone are worth this. The eyeshadows are good as well, but I'm not necessarily going to wear them every day. This brush is great. This lipstick lip gloss combo is great. This brush I don't love. And the clay stick is fine. But, I mean, I certainly wouldn't go out and buy it just for this. Like, if you're getting it with a combo, it's not bad, but I wouldn't rush out to buy this particular thing itself, if that makes sense. Okay, and that is all I have for you today. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you want anything reviewed or have any suggestions for future videos. Let me know. I'm always listening. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.